Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports. Damon Bruce here. It's a Saturday presentation of the NBA. It'll be Steve Nash and the Phoenix Suns facing off against David Lee and the Golden State Warriors. And now we head to Oakland. Listen in on Kevin Harlan, who's got the broadcast.
Hi again, everybody. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. As we get set to bring you all the action. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. All right, presented by State Farm, let's take a look at Phoenix's starting five. Hill at the 3 with Stoudemire at the 4. Brooks out there with Nash, and it's Gortat in at the 5. And for the Warriors, Monte and Curry in the backcourt. Jarrell Wright is out there with Thompson, and it's Lee in at the 5 spot. Nash outside. Over Curry. Nash's shot is in. Nash has got the opening basket of the game for the Suns.
Well, the Warriors last season played the Eastern Conference teams to a draw as far as wins and losses. But in the Western Conference, which is obviously deeper, they were just 21 and 31.
You know, he's definitely a catalyst for their offense, guys. I mean, he is so talented. He really causes problems for the other team's defense.
Curry with the steal. The loose ball recovered by Golden State. And so here's Golden State. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Kevin, to sum up his goal, he said that everyone needs to have the same mindset on defense today or they won't have success. He warned his team that they're up against a unit that will capitalize on every mistake they make so they can't get caught daydreaming on defense. Stay awake, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. So keeping the opposing shooters in check, guys, they're making that a very high priority right now.
Easier said than done, though. I mean, they've got a lot of sharpshooters and guys that can fill it up.
Yeah, the big thing is you want to challenge every shot. I mean, you just can't give these guys airspace because they'll make you pay.
Ellis, that's good. Well, and for the Warriors, Steve, you just talked about that Western Conference record of 21 up and 31 down. The shootouts. But how do they come away victorious, Clark?
Well, I think the front office has hit it on the head. I mean, they've said they've focused on needing to get longer and stronger. And in the West, we've got to have the bodies to bang with the big boys. So they've got to get not only longer, but stronger, bigger.
Shannon Brown, he's checked in for the Suns.
It's a couple of turnovers for him here in the early part of the quarter. He's going to have to tighten things up a little bit.
And it's Hill. That time the assist by Brown. Hill's got his first bucket in this one. Nash is whistled for reaching in. That is his first foul of the game. Al Thornton's checked in for Golden State. Here's Ellis, guarded now by Nash. Shoots from the right block. And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist from Thornton.
Monte Ellis last year led the NBA with 4 different 40-point-plus games. He's just a creative, explosive scorer, and he's got that mid-range pull-up that he can use at any time.
And when you talk about Monte Ellis, we talk about him a lot, his offensive arsenal, he's also added a 3-point shot now, which has been so effective.
Yeah, he shot a solid 36% from long range last season, Kevin, and shot almost 5 threes a game. Defenders have to play him for the drive, so he's got space to shoot that 3 most times.
Now here's Ellis, picked up by Brown. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's put on an offensive clinic. They've got to deny him the ball.
Yeah, and if that fails, then double him, Steve. I mean, they can't allow him to continue to hurt him like this.
Seems like that finger roll just comes naturally to him. Great touch.
Fires top of the key. And again, Monte Ellis. Ellis has got 9.
Their backcourt is phenomenal, Kevin. Absolutely phenomenal. That's why they've been given the green light every time they touch the ball.
Here's Ellis. 9 points in the game so far. Picked up by Brown. Ellis dishes to Curry. Feeds it to Thornton. Ellis, the pass to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. That's 7 points for Steph Curry. Suns trail by 3.
Well, prior to last season, the Suns decided to let Amar'e Stoudemire leave for free agency. They were concerned that with all of his injuries, they just couldn't justify giving him a long-term big deal. Yeah, everything is falling for him now. He hasn't missed a shot this quarter.
Passes to Ellis. Picked up by Brown. Ellis outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. Again, Golden State. Well, Steve, that's what, I'm sure you'd agree, that's what makes this Sun story so interesting. They let Amari go to the Knicks, but then they turned around with a completely different front office and spent almost as much on Channing Frye, Josh Childress, and Clark Hakeem Warwick. It seemed at times a little confusing.
Yeah, baffling would be another word to use there. I mean, historically, Kevin, those mid-level deals for average players can be just as risky. So some interesting choices by the Suns' top brass, and we'll see how they pan out. You need to give them a little time, but that usually takes a little longer than you want it to. So a couple of poor positions. A superb alley-oop there. Prime time play.
Well, they had that one standing by, just waiting to pull it out.
Now, there's definitely a sense of understanding between those two teammates, that's for sure.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Udo's checked in for Wright. Thompson comes in for Al Thornton. And it's AC Law in for Steph Curry.
Well, he's in a groove right now. The touch is flowing. 6 of 6 from the field.
This looks like one of those games where everything's going his way. He's got to continue to fire. Take advantage of the touch you feel right now.
That's now 7 straight for them coming from fast breaks.
Just making it look easy out there the way they're running.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Brown against Ellis. Here's Thompson, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
Gets it off. Good!
What a way to close the quarter. Huge 3 right there.
Yeah.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play.
I thought Shannon Brown made so much improvement last season, guys. He scored well, and he worked really hard to improve his weaknesses, which were his ball handling and his outside shooting, so he became much more of a complete player.
So with Ellis sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Mark Jackson. Al Thornton is out there with Beatrice. Then it's AC Law, then it's Rush, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, David Lee, a great rebounder, versatile offensively, a great passer, but he said, the thing I want to continue to improve on is my defense. I've shown at times that I'm capable of doing a good job on big-time players. I think that my defense has gotten better, but I've got a long way to go. There are things I need to improve on, and I'm going to continue to do that. With his work ethic, guys, no doubt he will.
Thanks, Doris.
And that's really how you become a great all-around player. I mean, you can't be blind to your weaknesses. You have to acknowledge them and then work to improve them.
The 3 is launched. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. 8 points for Shannon Brown.
Boy, he set him up beautifully with that assist, room service style. Steve, I agree with you in terms of Shannon Brown's improvement, how hard he worked on those weak areas, handling the ball better, working more on his shot. I mean, the physical gifts were always there. Strong, tremendously athletic. I give him a lot of credit for working to make the most of that natural ability that he has.
And the Warriors with some changes. David Lee's checked in for Beadrich. Wright comes in for Al Thornton. And Steph Curry is subbed in for AC Long. Here's Thompson. He has 5. Dishes it to Rush. Guarded now by Aaron Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Brooks.
Great defensive work right there. The quick hands lead to the turnover.
The shot's good from Nash. And it's a 3-point Suns lead.
You know, I really thought the Warriors made an effort to improve at the defensive end of the floor, and I thought they did, but not as much as they would have liked or needed to be a more competitive and consistent team.
Now here's Curry. He has 7, gets it to go. Curry's got 9 points.
Well-executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Going back to the Warriors' defensive issues, let me ask you first, why do you think they struggle?
Well, you know what? They don't have much size. And they struggle at the rim in defending the basket.
Steve?
Well, I think playing that fast pace leaves you vulnerable in transition at times. So to get better defensively, they may have to slow down their offense a little bit, guys.
No way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
Right on the money with that assist, guys. Great entry pass.
Nash against Curry. Tipped away.
He's been sloppy here offensively tonight, guys. That's 4 turnovers now.
And that one's good. Right. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
This could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch. This is an interesting matchup. Neither team has been able to get an edge.
I tell you what, it's been enjoyable to watch this one. I mean, they haven't given an inch to each other, and neither side is backing down in this one.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andres Beadrich is checked in for Lee. Thornton comes in for Thompson. And it's Ellis in for Brandon Rush. Josh Childress, he's checked in for the Suns. Brooks against Ellis. Brooks covering. Ellis kicks to Beadrich. And good on the basket. Book it. And it's a tie ball game.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Here's Nash. 11 points in the game. And finished off by Nash. And now, here's the Sprite Slam Cam replay.
Well, that's a dunk you will not see very often. You won't pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. Can never see too many of those.
You know, one of the things I love about Steve Nash, although he is right-handed, he loves to use that little pull-up jumper he has when he's going to his left. He's pretty ambidextrous, and I think that goes back to all of the time he spent playing soccer. He's equally balanced on both sides of his body, and I see that with a lot of soccer players.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, so confident is owner Joe Lacob that he has signed a contract with the Golden State Warriors fans. His goals include reaching the playoffs and having an all-star. And if these goals are not met, the fans will receive gifts and ticket price changes for each goal not met. A unique strategy to be sure, guys.
Thank you, Doris. We'll see how many of those goals they meet.
Yeah, you talk about backing up your talk. I mean, fans have to appreciate that gesture from the Warriors brass. That's how it works. Your defense feeds. Into the offense.
Yeah, excellent work, I thought. Solid work on both ends in that particular sequence.
That's a great point you talk about in that pull-up jumper of Nash and being able to go either way, use either hand. Steve, he can get teams apart with it.
Well, he can do whatever he wants on the floor, Kevin. And what I like best about him is that he just reads the situation of each game. And if his team needs him to score, he'll score. If not, but he's so skilled, there's not anything that he can't do on the floor.
Guys, the Suns didn't make the playoffs last season, but they were still the second-best team in the somewhat depleted and weaker Pacific Division.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. David Lee checked in for Beatrice. Thompson comes in for Darrell Wright. And it's AC Law in for Steph Curry. Free throw good, Ellis. Well, Clark, how about this? You mentioned the Pacific. It was the only division with just one playoff team, the Lakers. That's amazing.
Yeah, that is. That hadn't even registered with me.
Steve, you study the Pacific closely.
Well, the Suns were 9-7 in the division last year, but that's going to get tougher. Clippers on the rise. Golden State appears to be getting better. Sacramento with a lot of young talent. So I would expect the Pacific Division to get stronger this year.
Gets it to go. Ellis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, he's been good offensively tonight. I really like what I've seen.
Brooks with the bucket. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair, back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch. That's just horrible decision. You got to be more patient with the ball.
What a game for Ellis. 25 points, and he's nailed 3.
And we got a fun game going on.
And as we return, a terrific view of the Oracle Arena here in the Bay Area, Oakland, California. Here's Ellis.
Guys, you think back to a team like the Suns. They had a terrific shot at winning the championship just a few short seasons ago, and it doesn't seem like they're in real contention right now going forward.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Suns, Hill at the 3 with Stoudemire at the 4. Nash out there with Brooks, and it's Gortat in at the 7. We're talking about the Suns' fall from contention, some of it age, but Steve, a number of tough breaks and maybe a few self-inflicted wounds along the way.
Well, Steve Nash is getting older, still was a very productive player a season ago. I think the biggest difference, though, for Phoenix was not having Amari Stoudemire, who left as a free agent for New York. So the talent base went down. And now Phoenix is faced with some question marks as they look to the future. They're going to have to make some changes eventually and kind of reload to get back to that championship style level. And Steve Nash, even with all the turnover in Phoenix, just kept putting up numbers, 15 points and 11 assists a night a year ago. And that was without Amari Stoudemire, who left for New York, signing as a free agent. 3 for 3. Got to like this hot start in the third quarter.
From downtown, another 3 for Phoenix. Back to Nash's production, having a finisher like Amari Stoudemire might help, but it goes to show you that, he can set up any kind of play.
Well, he's a room service dime dropper, so if you can catch and finish, you're going to get scores. I mean, that's how good he is. That's why we talk about the point guard making it easier for his teammates, and he's one of the elite that we've seen in the history of the league.
Well, you mentioned something earlier about his IQ.
Yeah.
To me, that is just off the chart.
Exactly, and it helps you as you get older. When you know where to be and how to get there, it gives you an extra step, even if you don't have it physically.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Steve Nash making his last shot. Lets it go from the wing. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And the pace has really ramped up in the second half.
Steve, I like the re-energized effort here. I mean, it's been a battle.
Timeout called the Warriors.
When you put the isolated cam on the Warriors, I mean, it's normally pretty tough in Oracle Arena. Even though they haven't been much of a playoff contender, the crowd still shows up and gives them tremendous support.
Shannon Brown. He's checked in for Aaron Brooks. Here's Ellis. He has 29. They rule this one goaltended. Caught the shot.
It's amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect in this half.
Here's Nash. And Curry picks him up defensively. Hill, he's covered by Thompson. And there's Grant Hill on the assist by Nash. 8 points for Hill. Clark, you're right on it. Warriors last season, 26 up and 15 down at home, an 8-game improvement to the prior year. Steve, not bad.
Not bad at all. That's pretty much a 10-game improvement overall. So the next step for Golden State is to figure out how to win on the road. If they can do that, this is a team that could possibly be in the playoffs next season.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
And they answer right back with that 3.
It's a good old shootout. The fans are enjoying this show.
Right side Curry. Back to right. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Fry. Gives him the lead pass and stolen by Wright. Thompson inside. He's against Fry. Thompson misses. Suns leading by 3.
You know, Mark Jackson signed on with the Warriors this last summer. He could be a fit for them with his background as a pass-first point guard. He certainly talks like a coach when you hear him analyze games.
And stolen by Nash. It's 1-on-1. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Nash has got 31 points.
Well, getting back to Mark Jackson for a minute, you know, his ability to mentor those young guards in Golden State will, I think, help the Warriors in a big way as they try to change the direction of that franchise and get back into the playoffs.
Some changes for Golden State. Andres Biedrins, he's checked in for Lee, and Udo subbed in for Jarrell Wright. And the Suns here with a different look. Robin Lopez is checked in for Gortat. Warwick comes in for Channing Frye. Jared Dudley's checked in for Grant Hill, and it's Brooks in for Steve Nash. Now here's Ellis. He's got 34. Looking to end the run, gets it to go. Ellis has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Kevin, I don't know if there's a more gifted scorer in the league than Monte Ellis. At 6'3", he's slippery, he's explosive, and he's always confident.
Here's Ellis. 37 points for him. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Poked loose and taken away by Ellis. Warriors trail by 5. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Golden State. Going back to Monte Ellis' scoring ability, Clark, he and Steph Curry, the highest scoring backcourt in the NBA last season. Steve, they can both really fill it up.
Well, they're both so talented in terms of either handling the ball or playing off of it. They can both score, they can both create, and really a dynamic duo in that backcourt. Fun to watch them play together.
It's well known throughout the league, guys, that the Oracle Arena fans are amongst the most loyal in the league. This team has been in the top half of the league in attendance for the last 7 seasons now.
And the new owners haven't dismissed the possibility of moving the Warriors to San Francisco in 2017 when their lease expires at Oracle. That will be an interesting time.
Well, and this is a team that has enjoyed such great fan support over the years without a lot of success on the court. And yet these fans in the Bay Area continue to come and support this Warriors team night in and night out.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And he draws the foul. Almost got the shot to go as well.
Well, I tell you what, I love that body control to still be able to get that shot off.
Darrell Wright's checked in for the Warriors. AC Law comes in for Steph Curry. And Phoenix with a change here, too. Dowdell's checked in. Brooks dishes to Dowdell. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 7 points in the game. Here's Ellis. And he has 42. Top of the key. And he hits the jumper for 2. Here's Dowdell. There's the triple. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Another 3, and we've just seen a barrage from long range here in the second half.
Well, they have come out blazing. And defensively, it's hard to deny that shot. I mean, that's a lot of ground to cover when a team spreads you out like they do.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. A fantastic game from Steve Nash in this one.
Yeah, his play on defense has been a huge factor for this club. He's coming after steal after steal.
Yeah, and as we go into the fourth quarter, Steve, he's got to continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance, to apply that pressure, make them uncomfortable.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. As the fourth quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke, who has our Sprite Spark report. Doris?
Hi, guys. Well, it was the stretch by the Suns that garners the Sprite Spark today. They look like an entirely different team on the defensive end following halftime. When they came out of the locker room with a new level of intensity, that is how they got control and jumped out in front in this one.
All right, Doris, thank you. That run was a critical stretch mark of the game.
It sure was. I mean, once the pilot light was lit, they didn't let up.
Well, offensively, it all came together for them, Clark, and it really allowed them to take control of the game at that point.
Here's Nash. So with Ellis sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Mark Jackson. They've got Al Thornton. Darrell Wright is out there with David Lee. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Rush in at the 2. Curry kicks to Lee. Gortat's there. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. And that one's good.
Well, these threes are picking them apart. I mean, 4 out of the last 5 shots against them, all uncontested, and all are threes.
Yeah, the defense just looks uninterested right now. I mean, they're not making the effort to challenge these shots.
Suns lead by 4. Fades away. That's good from Nash on the assist from Gortat. Gortat's got 3 assists in the game. Shoots from 12, and it's Lee that time on the assist by Curry.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Nash's shot is in.
Just an unbelievable display of offense here today.
Well, it seems like every shot that goes up finds its way to the hoop. I mean, every player is sharp and on target.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mark Jackson was going over with his team. Turnovers are killing us, he said. We're making things way too easy on them. No more improvisation. Let's run our sets, make the right pass, and we'll get quality shots. Guys, back to you.
Offensively, guys, he's been something else. Almost 40 points right now.
And when that's the case, when you're flowing like that, that basket just seems like it has no end in sight. I mean, as big as an oversized jacuzzi.
Oh, man, he's been unstoppable, hasn't he, guys?
Ellis against Nash. Ellis kicks to Rush. The feed to Thompson. Grant Hill covering. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Fry.
That's his first turnover of the game, so for the most part, he's run the offense pretty well.
Stolen away as they knock away the alley-oop attempt. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Ellis. Guarded now by Nash. Backing down his lead. Over Nash. Again, Golden State.
Guys, you're not going to get away with that kind of defense when he's got the ball. I mean, you got to do better than that.
And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
That's as bad a miscue as you'll see. It's good to be thinking a few steps ahead, but you've got to maintain some type of current awareness, too.
Some changes for Golden State. Jarrell Wright's checked in for Thornton. Williams comes in for Thompson. And Steph Curry subbed in for Brandon Rush. Phoenix also making some changes. Robin Lopez is checked in for Gortat. Childress comes in for Grant Hill. And Preacher subbed in for Shannon Brown. And here's Nash outside. Good. Nash has got 41.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Ellis kicks to Curry. Launches a three. Gets the bucket. It's a tie ball game.
What's the quality look there? The defense a bit late.
And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark.
Nash the pass to Front. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 4 assists in the game. And here comes Curry. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
He wants to make a few adjustments out there, and he's running through those with his team right now.
Thompson, he's checked in for Reggie Williams. And Phoenix also making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Here's Ellis. Kicks it to Thompson. Pulls up from the corner. Nothing but net.
Beautiful pass there.
Timeout called the Suns. They're leading by 1. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Nash. Curry meets him. Curry with the steal.
It's amazing one player can turn the ball over so often.
Here's Ellis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Ellis has got 51. And here's Nash outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
What a game. This is really fun to watch.
And when games are tight like this, I mean, success or failure can really turn on small details in 1 or 2 plays.
Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
Grant Hill, he's checked in for Childress. 1:19 left in the 4th quarter. And stolen by Nash. And finished off by Nash. Now let's take a look at it once again with our Spike Slam Cam.
Well, he's got enough hang time there to put a little something extra on. One, 2 scoops of ice cream after that.
Well, it's going to be remembered from this game, that's for sure.
I think that was more like a banana split, Clark.
Here's Curry. Pulls from the top of the key. Straight to the bottom of the rack. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half. So it's Phoenix now. Fades and shoots. It's good.
Watch out now. Nash is on fire.
Less than 1 minute left. Curry kicks to Thompson. For 3. It's money from deep.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, absolutely. He's 4 for 4. He knows they need every basket. I would look for them to continue to get the ball in his hands. Big time shot.
Really clutch.
It's Curry outside. good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
He has looked very comfortable from three-point land today.
Well, the bulk of his points, that's where they've come from.
And he answers right back with a three of his own.
Well, you can see it. They're getting into it a bit. A little mano-mano here. One-upsmanship taking place.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Nash. Shot clock at 6. Nash against Curry. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, what a...
Sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Timeout called, the Suns. The score knotted at 105. 5 seconds left in the fourth. Nash outside. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. And the Suns making a change here. Gortat's checked in. Off and finished off by Nash. Here's another look with the Sprite Slam Can.
How's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving that one for a special occasion.
Ellis outside. Curry is inside. Defended by Nash. Lee dishes to right. From deep. Good. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Another open look hits bottom from outside. Yep, that's 3 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc. I like that. Run to the three-point line, find a wide open shot.
Here comes Monte Ellis. Guarded now by Aaron Brooks. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Phoenix Suns. First one falls for him. The Suns making a switch here. Brown's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
As if there was any question, Kev. He's just not fazed by the pressure. He stays focused and always makes big plays.
Here's Nash, and finished off by Nash.
Hey, don't let that size deceive you now. Get to the rim as good as anybody.
Well, he doesn't mess around once he gets there, that's for sure.
No, guys, he loves to throw it down with some style.
Here's Curry. Guarded now by Nash. Curry passes to Ellis. Outside Curry. For the 3. Good on the shot. Curry's got 32 points.
Yeah, he's always going to pull the trigger when you give him that kind of look.
Jacks up a 3. Nash can't get it to go.
Couldn't get that three-pointer to fall. Trying to respond.
White left side. Gets it to go. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead. Here's Nash. And what a game. He's closing in on a 60-point performance.
If I didn't know any better, fellas, I would say there was a video game right now. He's taking over.
You don't see this very often, do you? Takes the hit, still finds a way to get it to go.
Excellent concentration right there, partner. He's got a free throw coming up, too. Darrell Wright has been playing well. He's got 10 points and a block. There's been no let-up from him defensively or offensively.
He's been focused and played with intensity the entire game at both ends.
And here is Curry. Following Steve Nash's three. Brown against Ellis. It's Curry outside. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. 35 points for Steph Curry.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Here's Nash. Guarded by Curry. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
Now they may have to climb on his back to get back into this game.
And so here's Golden State. It's a three-point game. Defended by Nash. Curry against Nash. Just 5 to shoot. Nash against Curry. It's tipped. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here is Nash. Takes a three. Nails it. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
What a performance, Kevin. It seems like every three he shoots is falling for him. He's in the zone.
Here's Curry. Thompson backing down. Here's Ellis. Puts it up. Here comes Brown. Launches it. Count it!
You know, the defense in transition typically is trained to protect the rim and the paint first, and those are the type of open...
Oh, he put it down! What a shot! Buzzer!
Can you believe it? The miracle shot. He gets it to go, and we will head to OT.
You know what? Just when you think everything was said and done, we still got more to play.
Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We'll be right back here live from Oakland. Welcome back to overtime basketball in what has been a tremendous battle so far. With Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We're going to keep this one going. Aaron Brooks is checked in for the Suns. They double-team Ellis. Curry kicks to Lee. Right up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Great awareness by fouling on that layup. Make him earn 2 points.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. I mean, send them to the line instead of giving up an easy 2. You hate to miss free throws when the margin's this tight, but at least now they have the lead.
Shoots a fader. Nash's shot is in. And the Suns lead by 1.
He has taken over this game, guys. I don't know what else you can say about it.
Here's Curry. He lays it in with a soft touch. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
You know, neither team has really been able to get the edge.
Yeah, this has been a tight one here, a nail-biter, just going back and forth right now.
Nash dishes to Fry. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
I'll tell you what, three-point shooting, a huge factor for them offensively.
Man, defensively, you got to make an adjustment. I mean, you can't continue to collapse inside and give these guys quality looks. That was all about the assist there. Just a beautiful feed.
And here's Phoenix. They've trailed by as many as 6 with the fadeaway. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Well, you got to love to see that kind of range. He's been lighting it up from outside.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 2. There's 1:54 left in the second overtime period, and here we are. Open look, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
What a marvelous job they've done of sharing the basketball. A ton of assists.
Well, they know where each other is all the time. They're moving the ball, just finding the open guy. Nobody seems to care who scores.
Here's Brooks. Now Fry. Nash outside, and that one's good.
Well, no better time to catch fire from three-point range than in OT. He's hitting those triples over and over again.
Now here's Curry. Knocked away. Nash comes with the double team. Here's Lee. Goes up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Gortat's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
And Hill over to help. Right side. He passes to Thompson. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Kevin, that's what you expect from him. When the pressure's at its highest, with the game on the line, that's when he's at his best.
So will break by himself. Money!
As soon as they forced that turnover, they really attacked the rim. I like that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought that was the highlight of the sequence.
And here's Nash. Here's Fry. Back to Nash. From downtown. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, the defense just can't control them. They can't find a way to stop him.
Well, maybe a triple team, huh? Even that might not be enough, but it's worth a try.
Back to right. A 10-footer. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points. And the Suns call time. They lead by 2. 20 seconds left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. Shannon Brown, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Nash. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
not a lot of options there. They have to try to extend this game, so good foul.
Yeah, and if they can catch a break, they might still be able to tie this thing up, Steve.
I know you have to foul, but you don't want to hit a good foul shooter like that.
Yeah, you'd much rather have somebody else get to the line than this guy. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
2 for 2, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, he's unflapping. He calmly nets his free throws, and it's a 2-possession ball game.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're losing by 4. 17 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. What's your take, guys?
Well, what you want to do here is attack the rim, get a quick shot, and then look to force a turnover or foul.
Yeah, one way or the other, it's going to come down to free throws at the other end, no doubt.
No problem knocking that one down.
You know, he's always been like a bad window washer, a streaky shooter. I mean, he's definitely in one of those grooves right now.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He doesn't hit the first. Sinks the second, and that'll put him up by 2. Here's Ellis. They could win it. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Steve Nash.